Good morning, you guys. So I have some time this morning. This video is going to be a little bit different than ones that I usually post, which is setup videos. I think I think you guys know my setup at this point. I've been posting the same kind of setup for years. It's basically redundant and the same thing over and over. I have my sections, and I find that once you have your sections narrowed down, your setups are pretty easy and your planner will work for you so much better once you know your sections. So I have plenty of videos on that, but I wanted to show you how I use my planner day to day. It is a little tricky because I don't know how to blur things out. I don't do fancy editing. I do a one video and then upload it. So I'm going to try my best, and I feel like now is a good time only because I don't have a lot of details because it's the new year and I put new inserts in. However, there are going to be some sections that I obviously skip over, but I'll just kind of tell you what I do with each of those sections. So, with that being said, when I get up in the morning, if I don't already have my day planned out, which most times I will fill out my daily page the night before. I'll get in bed, write down things that I know that I need to do the next day to prepare myself. So, I wake up. I usually will look at my kids section for a hot second. It's mostly if I need to write something down that happened the day before. Did someone not feel good? Those type of things. Was someone having a bad day, etc. It's nothing too crazy. It's enough details that gives me information, and that's all it is. My finance section, we just have a few bills that are auto paid. That's all we have. So I just mark it off if it's already been paid. And then as far as tracking goes in here, I typically, I have these in here still. I had said that I was going to remove these and just use this check register solely, but I'm not. I am keeping these in. I will migrate this information into these categories. These are the ones that I like to keep track of. So it's just groceries, school, lunch accounts, my little gaming, and then miscellaneous. Now, miscellaneous is like a bigger expense of like me getting my car detailed, things like that. Then I am going to be tracking every time I spend, literally every single time I spend, it'll be written down here. There will be highlighted categories, which will make it easier for me to migrate. Sorry, still getting over this sickness. And that's all I do in my finance section. It's just if I have some receipts, and then I'll note whether or not I scan them into Fetch. I've been using that app for 4 years. I love it. You get free gift cards just by scanning your receipts. So I make sure that I keep my pile of receipts until I scan them. That is all in there. And then I check my monthly. So this is Ryan's work schedule. And then I look at my monthly calendar, see what we have going on. There's nothing going on other than I need to put in my son's practice schedule for wrestling. And then that's all I do with my monthly because it's already all set. Then we get into, this is like my inbox, master list, whatever you want to call it, of things that I know that I need to pay attention to and get done. And then my trackers. I definitely fell off the last half. My kids were home for school break. But I have finance, monthly emails, screenshots, daily trackers, and health. I just like to make sure that I'm looking at those particular things every single day. Clearly, emails and screenshots, I need to go through that. But for screenshots, I showed this in my setup video. I have a section in my planner where I just start writing down the things that I took screenshots of, or I just delete it because it's not anything I'm going to look at again. But it can be anywhere from a shop to a place to visit to a true crime case, things like that, and it all goes there. So I have these little habit trackers, again, from Sleepy Notes Club. I added this to my planner yesterday. I got this planner 50% off at Barnes & Noble, and I cut it, and I just thought it was really pretty, nice, fun pop of color. I have some stickers in this pocket. These are by Midori, I think. Don't quote me. I don't know. I got them at a little paper shop, and I'm just putting like what we're having for lunch. I made this little sticky note for this video, but yeah, kids, finance, monthly, inbox, daily, trackers, notes, and then health. Those are the things that I look at every single day, and if something comes up during the day, I will, again, go to those sections. This is my daily section. Or no, this is not. This is like my capture of, I'm going to call it capture of the day, capture of the month, whatever. I used to use this on a weekly, and now I'm just doing it on this monthly where I just write something that happened that day, if I filmed a video for YouTube. And I have the entire year of these. These are the freebie. I have them linked in my other video. in the description. In between these monthlies, I have my daily pages. They are by Filofax. You can get them on Amazon. And yeah, I just basically make running to-do lists. If we have something going on that's time related, like today, dropped kids off, I'm going to do my workout. I'm filming this flip, practices, pickups, and then my running to-do list of things that I need to do. But I have 2 months of dailies in here. And this is just, and then if something comes up, I'll just stick it on the day, like this Elizabeth Smart, this Netflix thing. It looks so good, you guys. Let's see. Yeah, so I have each of the months. Pretty straightforward. So that is that. And then another divider. This divider is really thick. I'm still debating on taking it out or not. But my planner still closes, surprisingly. So then we get into, like I said, where I keep those. Oh, this is sticker paper, in case I want to use stickers for anything. I have a couple of those. Again, my screenshot list, things that I take Oh, my tripod is attached to a 6-foot cat tower, and Norman's cleaning himself now, which is making this shake. This is some heyday stuff. Yeah, I went through all of this. My goals, I'm going through my goals because I want to have daily goals. I want to spend less time doom scrolling, things like that. I'm sure everyone can relate. Yeah, soda, Oura ring, walk, and water. I don't know why the hell I have that there, but those are things that I'm focusing on health-wise. So my steps. I get all of my steps and my calories burned from my Oura ring. I do wear an Apple Watch as well. That's mostly because I like it for my heart rate. I like it for those type of things. But your heart rate's on your Oura ring, but it's not like a live. You can't like tap it and check it type thing. So I have both. This is this month, just tracking, again, steps and calories. We have been dealing with the flu and the sickness in this house, so finally feel myself picking back up with my steps. I mean, 6,000s, I don't really care to be that low. So with the Oura ring, if you have a restless night and you didn't get a good night's sleep, your like scores are going to be low, and then your steps will follow suit. So you don't typically set, I want to do 10,000 steps a day like you do with like my Apple Watch. Like that is automatically set, 10,000 steps. Whereas my Oura ring will be like, you know what, you slept like crap. You should only do 6,000 steps today. So I always try to go above what my Oura ring says. And let's see. And then sleep tracker. As you can see, my sleep is just horrible. I swear I hit my 40s. I thought having kids was bad with sleep, but no. I hit my 40s and then my sleep just went, hello, bye, I'm gone. 5 hours. I average 5 hours of sleep most of the time. There are some times where I'll get a good chunk, but not when I'm not feeling good. And then I'm finally getting myself back on the treadmill to do my walks. I use a weighted vest and I just walk and scroll, doom scroll. But that's that. And then my exercise log. I do these little red boxes around it if I'm sick, and a line through it if I didn't do it. And then it's a filled-in box if I did do it. My Oura ring, I like to track my scores. So every single morning you click your app and it'll give you your scores. It'll have your readiness, your sleep, and your activity. My activity is usually always good. I usually always get a crown for activity, but sleep and readiness have definitely sucked while being sick. This is from Crefective Paper, and it's the entire year. So I'll just continue doing that for the whole year. Then my trackers, a line through it if I didn't do it, a little box if I did, and then obviously red is for sick. But like I deal with diverticulosis. It's not fun, but I just track bowel movements, headaches, my walks. Again, if there's red boxes, it's because I was sick. Fast food. That could be anything from getting a soda at McDonald's to just anything. I just track it. Stretching, alcohol, vibration plate, and 10K steps, which this makes me sad because I like to get my steps. Blood sugar. I have been having these, I don't have type 2 diabetes, but I feel myself trending that way. So I did get a little monitor that hooks to the back of my arm, and it's fantastic. And it definitely gives you a lot of insight when you're eating, because it will say, you just take a picture of what you're eating, and then within like the next 3 hours, 2 hours, you'll see your blood sugar go up in this app. It also attaches to my Oura Ring. I don't have one on right now because I feel like I got a lot of data from wearing it for 15 days. And basically it's like, Carrie, don't eat this shit. It's not good for you. Don't eat it. It's going to make your blood sugar go through the roof, and then it's going to make you crash and feel like crap. So I learned a lot from wearing that, and I will likely put another one on because I have one. But this is from Paper Insert Co. And then that's just health notes, weight tracker, and medication log. Yeah. And then these little health notes are from Sleepy Note Club as well. I talked about this in my other video. And this I like because it's a line per day where you can note things that are bothering you if you're not feeling well. I've been dealing with like the most random anxiety, and I have no reason to have anxiety. So I don't know what the heck my problem is lately, but I've been just like tracking it. Then my back section is home. This is just like, I don't know. It's like my little catch-all mess back here. But I have addresses, cleaning list, this tracker list, which I still have not filled out. And then I have my house broken down as well. Like living room, dining room, entryway, office, kitchen, laundry room, and then all the bedrooms. We have 6 bathrooms, and I don't know. Like the bathroom situation, I feel like I'm cleaning a bathroom every damn day of my life, and I've got to figure it out because I just do it all in one day? I don't know. I have the time, so I need to just like buckle down and just get it all done in the same day. That way I don't feel like I'm cleaning bathrooms all week. Anyway, enough of that. So car maintenance log, things we've done around the home, especially if you ever decide to sell your house. It's nice to like look back at a list of things and be like, okay, this is what we did to add value to the home, things like that. So I keep track of that. A spring cleaning list, more of my heyday stuff. And then I showed you these. A bunch of these can probably be either migrated or taken out. And then I have some places to visit, true crime cases that I like to follow up with to see like if they've been solved, if they've been found. And then back here I showed this. Just I track whenever our animals go to the vet and when I clip their nails. And that's it. I hope this video is a little bit more helpful and a little bit more in depth than my typical here's my sections. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I need to get my butt on the treadmill. But I will, oh my gosh, what? Oh, my pen's in it. I'm like, why won't this close? I don't ever carry a pen in my planner. I've seen horror stories about ink exploding, and I do not want ink on my planner. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you know where to find me. Let me know. Comment here. My inbox on Instagram is a mess. I'm sorry. I try my best to keep up with messages and everything. But yeah, all right, bye guys.